It's been an amazing show so far, right here on Wake Up Nigeria on this beautiful Friday morning. And to wrap up this show, we have two outstanding ladies sitting right here beside me. The first off we have is Miss Universe Nigeria, Mitchel Ihezue, and of course Miss Supranational, Sectra Sede Ogundai. Welcome to Wake Up Nigeria.
Thank you.
Looking so coolly. How does it feel to have those crowns on your heads?
Oh my
Heavy.
God. Yeah, it definitely feels surreal to be here, for sure.
Oh, nice. Lovely having you here. So the event now happened on Sunday, right? Where you guys were both crowned. Now tell me, what was that feeling like?
It was an extraordinary feeling. It was wonderful, actually. On stage, it was like a roller coaster of different emotions, like happiness and excitement. Like, should I dance? Should I jump? Should I sing? Yes. It was.
I cried. Did you cry?
Yeah, I cried. It was like, oh my God. But it was wonderful. It was wonderful.
All right. So, Sectra, what was that feeling for you like?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely went by really fast. It was like a whirlwind of emotions and just, I mean, getting into the top 15, into the top 5, and then being crowned like Miss Supranational Nigeria was just a huge accomplishment for me. So I had a lot of emotions, and having my family and friends watch from back in the States was also a really big deal to me. So I'm just grateful to be here.
Aw, amazing. Now, Ugochi, this is definitely not your first time on a beauty pageant stage. The first time was in 2017, right?
Yes.
All right, and you actually competed at the Most Beautiful Girl in Nigeria Beauty Pageants, where we competed together, and you clinched the world title. You represented Nigeria at the Miss World, and you actually got to top 15, also winning the top model award. So now, why did you decide to come back for Miss Universe?
So for me, I believe that women are limitless and our dreams are valid no matter how long it takes. And if, I don't know if you remember correctly, I always wanted to go for Miss Universe. Miss Universe
yes.
was the dream.
Yeah.
And I am super grateful for the Miss World platform. It was a wonderful experience. But when this opportunity came up, I'm like, okay, yes, this is an opportunity to do this all over again.
Yeah.
And there was so much more that I wanted to do back then that I am much more better equipped to do now. And I'm like, why not? If not now, then when?
Yeah.
Like our Miss Universe, that's her motto.
Yeah.
So if not now, then when, right? And it's like, I'm in a better space now, better equipped, better, much more grown, more developed. So why not just use this opportunity to do all the things that you couldn't do properly back then. So this is just me grabbing the bulls by the horn, taking advantage of this wonderful opportunity that has been presented to us.
To you.
I'm excited.
Amazing, congratulations. So now, Sector, you also actually were vying for the Miss Universe title, but you came all the way from the U.S. to compete for this. Now, why? Walk us through that journey.
Yes, so I competed in the U.S. for over a decade. I've been competing in pageants, and so I did compete in the universe system in the States, but I wasn't really getting the experience that I wanted out of it. Okay. And so I figured that I would just come back to my natural roots, my native roots of Nigeria. And I've always watched Nigerian beauty pageants, like from Agbani to Mitchell to all the queens that have reigned in Nigeria. And so that was the kind of the sparking factor for me to just come, and then obviously the support of my friends and family kind of really motivated me to do so. And so I figured, you know, why not? Like Mitchell said, like, if not now, then when? And so I was like, let me just go for this opportunity. And I'm really glad that I did, because I feel like throughout my life I've been structured. Everything's been structured for me, like graduate college, go to work and everything. And this opportunity was like for me to move on faith and move on God. So I really just took that opportunity, and I'm really glad that I did, because I've had an amazing time. I made amazing friends, and just being in this environment really has changed me and turned me into a better person. So I'm grateful.
Amazing. Okay, now we'll get back to you now. Okay, so now you're Miss Universe Nigeria. First of all, I know it exposes you, same way Miss World did, you understand, to the positives and the negatives. And now, since you've been crowned, now there's been so much going on social media. Now, tell us about the good, tell us about the bad.
The good has been, like I said, the experience. Like, it's been going by so fast. And then Miss Universe is in almost 2 months?
Yes.
Less than 2 months'
Less than
time.
2 months, yes.
So all those preparations are going on. So it's like, I don't even have the time to actually savor in the moment or like revel in the moment. So because after the crowning, it's like the next day you're like, okay, so what next? Your dresses, your this, your that, your visa and all of that. So I haven't really had the time to like
Take it all in.
Yeah, to take it all in because it's going by so fast. But so far, it's been a wonderful experience. I've been enjoying it so far. My family has been there. The support has been amazing. The love has been overwhelming even. And the bad, so far, I would say the only thing bad so far is that I haven't had the time to rest.
You haven't had time to rest.
Yes, but so far everything has been wonderful. The love, the support's wonderful. The experience, the preparations, everything is going as planned, on track, and yeah.
And all of that is great. Okay, now, Secretary, back to you now. You're preparing for the Miss Supranational competition.
Yes.
When and where is that holding?
So that's going to be held in July of next year in Poland, which is really cool because I've never been there. So that's going to be really exciting. So I do have a little bit more time to kind of like relax and enjoy this moment and this opportunity that's been given to me. But obviously, I feel like the preparation has already started. And because, you know, like July will come and it'll be here like that. So I'm already mentally preparing for that process because I know it's going to be an international stage and it's something I haven't done before, competing on a global stage. So this will be my first time and I'm really excited for it.
Oh, nice. So now we'll get you back to you. Of course, preparations for Miss Universe and all of that. So now after that, coming back, what would your focus be on?
So my focus would be on my advocacy. So my advocacy is focused on making women or showing women that they are enough, showcasing the essence of a woman, helping women to thrive outside of societal boxes and breaking free from all the stereotypes surrounding women. So coming back, that would be my focus. Like I said earlier, I am in a much better space to do that, much more equipped, much more, equipped, and gone through so many developmental phases, self-development, education, so many things. And all of that have been, should I say, preparing me for this moment, which I am so excited to see what we can make out of it, what I can make out of this with my team. So yes, that's...
Okay, so now the Miss Universe title, right? Miss Universe Nigeria, it actually is the most coveted title in all the land, right here in Nigeria. Even when we had MBGN, a lot of girls, as you said, were going for MBGN, but saying, oh, I want the Universe title. Now, I cannot imagine that campaign period was easy. Now, tell me about the challenges. I mean, we had a lot of tough contenders in the competition, and you guys literally came out tops. What did you say? Would you say studio outs? But first, tell me the experience of camp and the major challenges. Starting with your sector.
Yes, so I feel like the major challenge for me was waking up early. It was like the 6 a.m. wake-up calls, and it was even earlier than that. I feel like 5:30. So that was a challenge for me because I love to sleep in, and then it's like the days would be super long, and so the time that we came back to our room, that's when I'm on social media trying to catch everyone up with what we did, go on live, and just engage with the audience, and then it was just a long day.
Would you say the competition was like, when you envisioned coming to Nigeria to compete, would you say it met the expectation? I felt like...
Oh yeah, I feel like it superseded my expectations actually because, like I said, back home in the States, I wasn't really getting the experience I wanted out of it. So I was like, okay, this is where my standard is. And so coming to Nigeria, it like absolutely was over that. So I'm grateful that I came, but like I said, the waking up early was super hard for me.
Okay, what about you? What was the challenges?
The challenge.
Now, I'll ask you yours specifically because you put a lot of people under a lot of pressure. Because Miss World was coming back.
I didn't do anything.
Hello. Miss World Nigeria was coming back. So would you say that puts you under pressure, knowing that people expected, I mean, did you understand, like when you're going back to where you're thinking, okay, fine, what if I actually don't get it? What was that mental space for?
So yes, it was a lot of pressure actually, a lot of pressure. Because when I told people, oh, I'm going back, it's like, why? What if you don't win? What if you don't place? What would it look like and all of that? So it was like a lot of pressure. And then when you're in camp with your contestants, your fellow delegates are saying, oh, I watched you when you won and I wanted to be like you. So it's not like, oh Jesus. Am I living up to expectations? Am I doing the right? Yeah, so it was a lot of pressure, a lot of pressure. But I am happy that it all turned out like this. It couldn't have turned out better if you ask me.
Of course it's going to happen. Of course it's going to happen. All right. I mean, this interview can actually go on for a long time, but then again, we're short on time. But we have breakfast for you guys. I hope you guys are not watching. I don't know the perception that girls don't like to eat, but no, the queens I know, they like to eat. And we have native rice in the kitchen, right? So we actually have breakfast right now, so we have to head over to the kitchen.
Okay.
All right.